What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby. Baby, what's poppin', everybody? It's Big Baby here. Man, welcome to Lakers Live postgame show presented by 265 Media. I'm Jonathan Salfa, Aaron, and we got a very special guest again, Laker Daryl. Aaron, how y'all doing, man? That was another tough game, but we came back, man.
Hey, you know what? I'm just happy. I think we can all agree here that I'm just thrilled to see that we are not in a overtime game and LeBron isn't averaging for. I played another 42 minutes, 45-minute game because man, the King deserves a break. He got a break finally, which was nice. And you know what? The bench just came out there and Kuzma proved he doesn't need. They don't need LeBron. They don't need. They don't have to rely on LeBron to have to come in the game. I was very happy to see him rest.
Right, right. Just to piggyback that, we was talking about it earlier on me and Big Baby was on Hot Mic, and it's good to see. Well, of course, no excuses. We started the first half very poorly, very stagnant. But once again, just like recent games, the past few games, we turned it up. Lockdown on defense. Good to have AD back. Had a good showing. Montrezl Harrell once again, great showing. LeBron gonna do what he do. Lakers able to pull out a win, and most importantly, in regulation, no more overtime, or just to end that streak of overtime games. And yeah, most importantly, we got the win. So good stuff.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out to AD, man. Came back, played 35 minutes, dropped 35 points, 9 rebounds, 16 out of 27 from the field. LeBron James, man. Shout out to LeBron James, man. He did some things that I really liked tonight. And hey, shout out to Dalvin Booker. You woke LeBron up because you were talking. And I love what he did after that. That's the stuff I'm talking about, LeBron. When somebody talks back to you, you look at him and say, "Okay, I'm gonna show you." And ever since then, in that the second quarter, then on, woke him up because I remember Dalvin Booker put a putback dunk and was yelling, and screaming, looking at LeBron. And LeBron got fouled and went to the free throw line, and Dalvin Booker was just talking, and LeBron was looking at him. Okay, I got him, and you woke the goat up, and I
He
really
let he
thank you
let
for
that
that.
spark up under them.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, we also we do have to mention here this first half, the first half, and the first quarter, when you get outscored 31-16 in the first quarter,
Mm-hmm.
there's some addressing that needed to be done. I knew that at least 20. It was 28. It was we actually outscored Memphis though. The second quarter we outscored them 30-28. So, that was a better kept up second quarter. But still, if I was, we were all pretty much, I was talking with Manny too earlier in the game. We were watching this game, and I said to him, I was like, dude, we just don't look like we're right. We were turning the ball over too many times. I think we had 7 or 8 turnovers in the first quarter or something like that. And I said, you got to be kidding me here. And I get it. It comes with knowing each other, reading exactly where someone should be. The Lakers made some careless turnovers because they thought some guys should have been in the right spot, and they said, "My bad. Like I was supposed to be here. I didn't get here. I didn't set a hard screen enough yet." It cost us a turnover because there was not enough ball movement. So definitely, I think the Lakers did a good job on Valanciunas did, though, because he's their big scorer. So is Ja Morant, man. That guy, he's terrific. He is the face of the
Mm-hmm.
league. He's part of that face of the new set of the league
The
when
next
LeBron's and the
generation.
Curry, the next generation of the newer league coming out. And he did what he can. Also, got to give my guy Gasol, man, 6 points. I will take it. I will take it, man. I will take it. 4 more.
Better late than never.
Let's shoot for 10. Let's shoot for 10 points in the next game. I'm happy he did something, and obviously that pass to LeBron in the fourth quarter, man. I think everybody said
Sweet.
that's why you have Gasol. He's a great passer.
And just that, once again, just piggyback, just another great point. What you were speaking about at first, accountability. We stunk it up. We got trampled first half, a little bit into the third, but was able to, like you said, whoever had the conversation, we was able to rally the troops and get it back, get great performances for even when Caruso came into the game, and like you said, Marcus Saul. We was talking about it earlier on Hot Mic, and they just like we were just like, yeah, he ain't got no points. He made it count when it mattered most. Better late than never, and we was able to pull out the win. It wasn't pretty. Once again, it wasn't pretty, but it's a little bit more beautiful because it wasn't overtime, and we was able to pull out the win. So I'm satisfied with that.
Yeah, me too, man. And the thing was about this game, man, we were down 22-2,
Right.
and the Lakers, for whatever reason, shout out to Jay, for texting me that tell you guys. If he texted me, he said if the Lakers come back, tell him why. I appreciate you, Jay, for always being a stream. Salute to you. Yeah, Lakers were down 22-2, man, and it just felt like Lakers were disengaged from the defense side of the ball everywhere, and it just Lakers are built different, like LeBron said last year. They're built different, So the Lakers showed their championship pedigree tonight. And I know it was against Memphis, but when you're down 22-2 and you could come back, it's easy. And shout out to Kyle Kuzma, man. His defense is there.
Right,
Offense
right.
is stepping up. You see him when he had that left-handed putback from the rebound. He's improved defensive rebounds, man.
Past few games he been balling. Well, I mentioned earlier on Hot Mic, he having a career season field goal percentage wise. So steadily improving, getting it done, and just these past few games alone, this is string of games that we had. He been performing, being productive. So we'll take it. We need all of that. And shout outs to Kuz.
Yeah. Oh my God, Kuzma, man, 20. I was happy with him. 20 points. He LeBron says it's not this all doesn't happen without AD and him. So he's literally the third scorer for that team. If he's coming out there on this team dropping 20 points, he got a double too.
Great point.
That's where it was exciting is, LeBron had that help. So you have Davis dropping 35, you have LeBron scoring 28. You don't have to worry about Davis and LeBron scoring 30 plus points. You had 35, 28 and 20. That is going to help you right off the bat. That's how you get back in the game. And their defense. The defense looked much better. The third quarter was the best defense of the whole game.
Yeah, they went Super Saiyan defense in the fourth quarter. They turned it right on up. We went on a couple of runs, and not to cut you off, but it just those couple it was a few times in the game, just not even just talking about the fourth quarter, but when we went on a couple of runs, we punched them in the mouth. They punched us back in the mouth. It looked like, we might be on the ropes. We was able to roll with the punches and pull out the win. And Kyle Kuzma was a big part of that. AD had a slow start, but then he came back. And especially once again, Marcus Gasol. He ain't stuffed the stat sheet, but he made the good points, couple passes, got some rebounds, and finished with a little another overall good game, and the Lakers win. So I'm happy with that. Sleep good tonight.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm really happy. Defense, man. Defense with championships.
Oh yeah, that too, Big Baby. I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Big Baby. Defense win championships. So if it's one thing, one gem, one light note that we can take, one silver lining that we can take from these little string of these heart attack games you've been saying is, hey man, playoff time is looking good because the game slows down and defense wins championships. So the defense is just like last season. Defense is looking better than last season. I'm good with that. So Lakers win again. Handling business at home too. That's another good thing. Handling business at home, and yeah, we shall see, man. Looking good so far. Another heart attack game, but it's good though. I can breathe easy tonight.
Oh my gosh, for reals. Yeah. So it was. I will definitely say the biggest thing that I'm happy about, as I've been looking over the stats, is that the Lakers, for a while we were talking about it, is, hey, we're a good road team. We're a good road team. We're a good road team. But, when you come to Staples Center, what is up with our 500 record? I'm glad the Lakers are waking up their record a little bit more. They're looking better. Obviously, hopefully, we have to mention this too. Hopefully, if things settle down with COVID and everything, all the safety measures and stuff around Los Angeles, if those things get better, then hopefully at least it'll help them more to have their fans back in
The
the
fans
stands.
back in the
Also,
building.
also along with the Clippers, the Kings, and eventually the Sparks too. Also, shout out to Vince too. Who's always in the comments, always here. I gotta say, Vince. Hey, you know what? You always hold Kuz. You always say Kuzma starts better. You always say he plays better when he starts. Yo, he dropped 20 points today. He can go out there and get 20 points every game off the bench, and guarantee you, LeBron will only play like 30 something minutes a game.
I'll agree
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, most definitely. And I know already Vince is gonna say it's against Memphis. Doesn't matter, Vince.
A win is a win, though.
A win's a win.
Yeah,
Kuzma's
win's a
stepping
win.
up. Yeah, win's a win. Kuzma's stepping up. And I kind of feel like he's understand his role. Kuzma finally, he's like, okay, I'm coming off the bench. I'm gonna do everything I can when I'm out here playing defense. His passing, as you see him passing. Love that defense from him. Passing defense, shooting from the perimeter. I just liked how he played tonight, and he's taking charges. He's setting the tempo, and if he continues to play like this, 20 points, 10 rebounds, getting putbacks, the second team is deadly.
Oh yeah, that last game with that putback, that was great. And just once again, just to piggyback on Big Baby, another great point. We done seen Kuz in the starting lineup. We done seen him off the bench. He done produced off both. So he's showing that he can adjust or adjust and answer the call if the role may change. He's performing, and that's what's up. Because you got some players who they used to starting, they come off the bench, they don't perform as well. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So, who's performing tonight. And just the small intangibles, once again, rebounds, passing, second chance points, floaters. I mean, just scoring on all over the floor, perimeter in the paint. I take it, it would have been even worse if we would have lost this game tonight or any. We passionate Laker fans, so any loss is a hard loss. But we was talking about it earlier, like maybe they tired. They coming off of back to back OTs, back to back OTs, and all that. Still able to adjust to the game, get their mind right. All the other players come through outside of the stars. You know what you're gonna get from LeBron. AD able to shake off the rust, having played a few games, but still able to perform. Finish with a nice stat line and pull out the win. So that's what's up, man. Another
Shout
one
out
for
to
the
Jay.
late show.
Shout out to Jay.
Absolutely.
For sure. Shout outs to Jay Boogie.
Shout out to Shay. Yeah, I think honestly, Jay, you hit it right on the spot. Hey, you this is what we wanted him to do. This is exactly this game right here. The only thing that Kuz has really got to work on is just consistency. He could be consistent, man. If he could just continue to just say, every night I got to do my job, get 20 points and get 10 rebounds. Whatever I got to do, if I got to clean the glass, if I got to get putbacks and help, get my floater going, get my jumpers. Nobody's asking him to shoot threes. Just get in there, shoot your mid-range shots, get to the basket, shoot some free throws, be aggressive there. And, man, I'd be happy. Honestly, we got to mention here, about Lakers three-point shooting again. The three-point shooting was lackluster tonight. Looking at the stats again, we got 58 points in the paint. I want more. We had a game. That game, I think it was a night or two ago. We had 70 points in the paint. We should be averaging. We should be averaging 70 plus points in the paint a night. Period.
Thanks.
70 plus points of paint in the night. No matter who you're playing. I don't care if they're if they shoot threes all the time. Our bread and butter. I'm sorry. No matter what Laker fans say, our bread and butter is inside.
Inside the paint. A little
it's
less
the paint.
jump shots and go in the paint. Like
Exactly.
tonight, if we would have shot a little bit, well, the ones that we missed, if we would have, maybe went to the paint on a couple of those missed jump shots, we, like you said, we should be averaging 70 plus because we got Trez, we got AD, Marcus Gasol. If he get a rebound and is deep enough in the paint, he can put it right back up there. You know what I'm saying, on the second chance point. So, but games like this, hopefully they, we was hoping, a few games ago it was a wake up call. Hopefully this is the wake up call. No more slow starts and coming from behind. It's good that we didn't go to overtime, but we need LeBron and AD and them guys just being able to rest fourth quarter, have
Yeah,
productive games in the first three quarters, and let the stars rest.
most definitely, man. Like you said, Black Mamba, 240 Lakers shot three, or excuse me, 6 out of 30 from three, man, unacceptable. But I gotta keep it real, man. Gotta get on it. Gotta keep it real, no sugarcoating. Dennis Schroeder had a bad game tonight. I know we're talking about good things, LeBron, Kuzma, AD, but we gotta look
Y'all
at
point out the bad. You right?
bad, yeah. Dennis Schroeder, Wesley Matthews had a bad game, and KCP struggling too. And Caruso came back too from injury. He kind of struggled tonight. So you gotta do better next game on Valentine's Day on Sunday versus Denver. We gotta do a better job. As far as Caruso had 2 points, 0 from 3 from the field. As far as what's his name, KCP, unacceptable, 3 points. Ever since you had that big game with 22 points on the road trip, I haven't seen you, man. You've been MIA. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Shooter, like I said, unacceptable performance tonight. You gotta do better. Just get better next game and improve on your game.
Yeah, consistency, man, consistency.
Yeah. It's not only about being consistent. It's a fact of we need. You got to think. We're thinking it this way: is logic perspective here. Is if you take the whole starting five, let's just say this: you look at the stats, you look at the whole starting five. If they all average 15 plus points or more, you're gonna win the game. Like you will win all these games right here because everybody is contributing. I don't care. We're not asking him. Obviously LeBron and AD are going to be the ones that are going to be at least 30 plus or 25 to 30, which are normal, which you're going to expect. But all the other guys, technically, yes, I know John's going to frown when I say this, but Gasol and Schroeder and KCP. But, if they all get double-digit points, you're helping the team.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to help the team.
And we gonna win by double-digit points. Just to say that if hypothetically speaking, if they get those double-digit points scoring wise from your Schroeders, your KCPs, and you throw it, just put Morris in the mix. He ain't even gotta get double digits. Just get him 8. And you got Caruso get 10, 11 points. Yeah, we comfortable wins, comfortable leads, comfortable wins.
Real quick, I'd rather have Daniel Artest over Marc Gasol right now. I would, because we need someone to put back bully ball. I would have Daniel Artest on the Lakers right now. Daniel Artest would get 15 and 10 easy. So Marc Gasol, great passer. I get it. But you need to dominate the post like you did in Toronto, Memphis. I'm tired of you playing soft like Charmin, this motherfucker. Sorry for cussing, but I'm tired of seeing Marc Gasol being bullied. He gets bullied out there, man.
And he's slow. He's slow on the fast break. We were saying
I understand Marc Gasol is a passer, but sometimes he gets the rebound. I want to pass, but if you have an open layup, dunk it like Shaq. Be dominant, man. I'm tired of these centers that come to the Lakers playing soft, man.
I think go ahead, bro.
No.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I gotta chime in. On this because the guys, all the guys know. Yesterday is that I got the chance to talk with Trudell about Gasol, and I asked him a few different questions because a lot of Laker fans, a lot of the same comments we see is about Gasol showing up. It's also about, hey, why don't we go trade for this person and so on and so forth. So for Laker Nation that's listening, I got some clarification because I got a chance to ask Trudell about what his opinion is about Gasol so far, if he looks completely healthy, and also do the Lakers make a possible? Do you think that the Lakers grab a center? He says that Marc Gasol is still. He looks like Marc Gasol still getting his legs under him. He said he's not completely sharp. He looks like he's still trying to work into the season because he was part of the later mix of the playoffs and the bubble, and he just needs to, everybody needs time to
Gotta
get their
get in
body right.
shape. Yeah.
Yeah, so they
October.
said obviously, obviously he's trying to get his body into shape, and also the fact is that Trudell thinks Lakers are gonna get at least they're gonna go grab another center. That's what he told me, flat out, straightforward. You can listen to it. It was on Locker Room for those
was
of you
in
that
that
have
too.
the
I
app.
believe it. I
Yeah, and
believe
John
it.
was in the app too. And you know what? I believe it too because I was asking him. I says, who could we get? And he says the only opportunity the Lakers can get, obviously one spot is open. The Lakers can only get somebody for the veterans minimum contract, which is 1.2 million. So that's all the Lakers have room for, and it would probably be because of a buyout. So who's ever gets bought out by the time the trade deadline comes around is probably what the Lakers are going to do, or he thinks the Lakers are going to grab somebody in free agency.
I mean, and just I think what Big Baby was talking about, even with Artest, I still think we need somebody. We gonna need a backup. Even with him, if it's a big man, we gonna need a backup. So either way, whether we make a move, I still think Marcus Gasol stays on the team. We just need a backup, and hopefully Marcus Gasol gets in shape in time. We winning now, but it's still a long season, and we need everybody to get better. And I feel like even our veterans, even our champions, and your LeBron James and your ADs and all that, they feel the same way. Like everybody just got to get better.
Yeah, most definitely. And shout out to Dre in the comments, man. He had a comment up there. We got to piggyback on right here.
What up, Dre?
Once again,
Once,
veteran leadership, veteran leadership. Don't panic. Down 22-2, and you win an ugly game. This has a lot to do with 3 straight overtimes and people not being ready to play until halfway through the second quarter. I absolutely believe that because, you have to also say as much as you could bash on how sloppy the game was the first half, you have to put yourself in a basketball player's shoes. If you're playing 30 plus minutes for multiple games, plus you're playing probably more because of the adrenaline and everything's going, and you're trying to win an overtime game and a double overtime game, your legs are going to be dead tired at some point where you're really going to be slow, you're going to be
Right.
sluggish, you're going to feel like you have no energy to start the first half.
Right.
And honestly, I agree. I completely agree with Drake. I completely agree with his comment because it's hard.
He hit it on the
I play
nose.
basketball. Yeah, I play basketball at the gym too, and most of the guys that I play basketball with, we want to run, and I love running. I love running back and forth. But I mean, after the 4th or 5th play, you're still going to get gassed. You're physically fatigued on it, and I think the way that you would feel playing a pickup game is the way the Lakers feel after playing essentially 2 pickup games in a row, plus a longer extra 15 minutes on top of it. So
With no practice.
with no practice, yeah.
And shout outs to another shout out to Big Baby because he said it earlier on my hot mic. He said it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. We
Exactly.
finished with the win. So yeah, shout outs to Big Baby for that too.
yeah, man. It's like, shout out to you, _DELTORO. What's good, bro? You never thought I would say this. I missed Dwight and JaVale McGee, man. It's
Oh,
unfortunate.
Del Toro.
Yeah, Del Toro, man. Yeah, as far as
Yeah, Del
Dwight,
Toro.
and shout out to Dwight, man. Michelle and Lakers as far as him, man. It's unfortunate we didn't keep him. I wanted to keep him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
said it before.
Well,
Big
I
Baby,
haven't. Yeah, go ahead.
JaVale McGee or
Yeah.
Dwight Howard. You know what I'm
But that's the
saying?
thing. According to my,
Imagine Dwight with Mark
Yeah.
Gasol as a backup.
yeah,
Dwight as the backup, or JaVale McGee
Ooh.
as the backup or the starter. That
Yeah.
rotation, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, man. As far as the center thing, man, we just gotta wait and see. Just gotta wait and see what they do. Front office, like we always talk about, we gotta trust the front office. I trust them 100%.
I trust. We need
You know,
we need. It looked good because like what Wesley Matthews keep like giving us a taste of greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Wes Matthews got him and Marcus Gasol. That's if you asking me personally, just that's the two. I'm not worried like right now because Dennis Schroeder had a bad game last game,
That's
but he turned it up. but this game he didn't turn it up. I need Wes Matthews and Marc Gasol to have give me 4 or 5 good string of games with these, these same stats. Mark that too. Wes Matthews had a good game last game. This game personally, nah, but we got the win, so I ain't going to talk too much trash.
Dre, is Jahlil Okafor in New Orleans still? Yeah, that would actually be good. Jahlil Okafor would
Oh,
be.
Jalil Okafor, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's not
yeah,
bad.
yeah. This would be a good pickup. The Lakers were high on him at the draft, but they picked Julius Randle that year.
Yeah, Randall,
You
yeah.
know, you
To
know.
have him again, I mean,
Well, we would have to give up some value for Julius Randle because speaking of Julius Randle, he's been playing tremendous this year. Shots to
mhm.
and what about
Him and D Rose gonna be
yep.
great.
And what about Mo Bamba for Magic? He's a possibility too. Shout
Oh,
out to
yeah,
Vince.
yeah, yeah.
But once again, Laker Nation, we're gonna have to get value. If we call Orlando and say, "Give us Mo Bamba," I already know they're gonna ask for. They're probably gonna ask for Caruso or THT.
No,
So
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. We gave up. We gave. If you asking me, I would say any trade, just this season, next season, whatever. When it comes to we got a nice young core now. We already gave up a young core for AD. Nah, don't do it again. Don't do it again. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't pull that trigger. But I trust in the great Rob Pelinka.
yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Just front office, Genie Bus. I ain't worried one bit as far as like with the players that we have on the roster. We just gotta put on our big boy pants and go play. At
And
this
go
point.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Go
like
play.
like Clipper Darrell was saying earlier, or earlier when we was talking, but he said it on his little situation. He liked the little Clipper team as is. I like our team as is. I don't want to give up too much.
Yeah,
I
most
just
def.
want I just want to try to get if we can get like maybe like draft picks but I mean we don't got too much to offer, so I don't want to do too much to try to get a backup, even though I know, like I said earlier, I know we need a backup center. We need somebody to help Marc Gasol. But hey, maybe, playoffs, maybe playoff time, he get his legs up under him, game slow down. That might be a benefit to him and have a better showing. So we'll see. And it's still a lot of basketball regular season to play. So let's see what he do.
Yeah, most definitely,
Also,
man. Real quick, Aaron, I'll throw it to you. The last
Yeah.
3 games, LeBron's averaging 44 minutes a game and averaging 30 points and 11 assists. That's something at 36 years old. That's something we never seen of, and we should just go ahead and put the case and say, hey, LeBron, you get MVP already. He's been playing at the highest level. Ever since that
Should have got it
that-
last year.
ever since that lady was yapping her, just talking about LeBron on Instagram Live, ever since she started talking to
Oh,
LeBron,
courtside Karen.
yeah, courtside Karen, they actually know what? Thank you for doing that. You woke LeBron up because I
Yeah,
feel like
thank you.
prior to that time he was kind of coasting to finding his groove and rhythm. Teaching me how to Dougie, teaching me how to Dougie. But
Not to
but
cut you off though, but
yeah, go ahead.
when he was in Miami though, they was excuse my
beefing.
language, fucking with LeBron.
Yeah, no
The,
worries.
the
Yeah,
the dude and all that. I don't know if he was married to the chick or whatever at the time, but when LeBron was in Miami playing with D Wade
Yeah.
and Chris Bosh, they got a picture with him in Cleveland. I mean, in Miami. Oh no, it was Cleveland. My bad, not Miami. Cleveland. They was playing in Atlanta, and the dude sitting there like fucking with him and all that. That's bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
come on. But yeah, thank you. He turned up. He
Courtside
turned right
Karen.
up.
And then Black Mamba 24808, man, yeah, appreciate it. That's in the works right now. Coming, it's gonna be. They're
Oh,
gonna
real
get back
quick,
to me on
and
that.
make sure y'all holla at Teespring to get them Big Baby Jonathan t-shirts, yo.
Yeah,
Real rap.
Yep. Teespring, get
I'm
you
about
big
to
baby
get mine
merch.
right now as soon as we get up off this cash.
Yep, send me a screenshot, and once you get the shirt, post you on my Twitter, Instagram.
Use
and
that
happy
promo code. What is
Yep.
the promo code, bro?
Big Baby 24, and that is it for Lakers post game show. And make sure I will not, just so y'all know, I will not be here during pregame or post game show. Aaron's going to take the point guard role on Sunday. So
I'll be here.
go ahead, Aaron.
Thanks for
tell
having me.
So Aaron, go ahead. Since you're going to be the point guard on Sunday, go tell him what time pregame show starts.
Lakers live pregame show Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern time for all the East Coast lovers. Make sure, very important, make sure you are following our Facebook page, Laker Nation, facebook.com/BigBabySports. That is where you're going to find the pregame show and the postgame show for Sunday. Make sure you're following it. From John, Aaron, Laker Daryl.
Shout out
Take
to
care,
everybody
everybody.
tuned in.
Have a good night.
Hey, Jonathan, send me the real quick. Send me the Facebook page and the DM on Twitter. So
I got you,
talk at
but hey, Clipper Darrell, you're hiding. See you on Tuesday, bro.
y'all.